Hey guys, it's Erin with Hand Stamp Style, and today I'm so excited to share with you guys. I'm not going to do the Q&A today, but what I do have is a little sneak peek of things to come in the new catalog. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this thing to come out. I've actually been able to look at it for a couple of weeks, and it's probably one of my most favorite books right now. So, excuse me, here in Texas we have horrible, at least I do, allergies right now, hence the frizzy hair. It's so humid and hot and just, it's spring, which means everything is growing, which is great, but it doesn't agree with me. So, excuse my manly voice. But I wanted to go over just a few things about the new catalog with you guys that might help you figure out or navigate your way through it. It is laid out so much better than last year. I found some of the displays in last year's catalog a little, I don't know how to describe it, ADD-esque. It reminded me of the commercials I see on my kids' TV channels. Like, you'd have to be on medication to even be able to handle it. So it is much more simple, streamlined, much more white space, which calms me. So I'm sure you'll like the way it's laid out. It's a lot easier to find things and look at things. It's pleasing to the eye. It's beautiful. So a couple of things I wanted to show with you or share with you, and I'm going to try and show you kind of at the same time that I'm referring to my notes. Certain pages show you cool suites, and I was going to show you one of them. Well, first let me start out. The index looks super cool. So I'm sure you couldn't read that so quickly, but they have things like, let me see if I can get this in right. In the front, like they show you like birthdays, and then it says to you from me, and it has like different, this is like occasions and things like that. They've broken it up into more sensible categories rather than like nature and sentiments and that kind of thing. They're themed more towards like themes. So it does make a lot more sense. Having said that, you'll notice as you're going through the catalog that many of the like alphabets and sentiments are mixed in with things that they normally weren't mixed in with in previous catalogs, but it makes total sense. Okay, so like I was saying, certain pages show you, let me see if I can get it in there without the glare. It's musical pages. Shows you like projects. This, it showed you like several projects here, and then it lists everything that they used to make that particular item, which is really cool. And then at the very bottom of the page, I don't know if you can see, they have a list of the things that they used and then the pages that they're found on. So helpful. Let's see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you was, let me flip to a page. Here we go. In many of the pictures, that like this one, I don't know if you can really tell, probably not, but in that photo, the background color of that photo, it has written in that picture, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I've had a lot of caffeine this morning. But in this, you can see the background color. That's what I'm trying to say. This background color, in every photo, there's a different coordinating color, and they're all Stampin' Up! Colors. And it's got written what that color is, which is kind of nice because you can actually see, and like this one, I don't know if I can flip it. This one, the green background, it is gumball green. And so as you're going through, you can actually see, ooh, that's a pretty color, and figure out what color it is. Let's see, what was my other bundles? Okay, can I just tell you, my nose is totally running, right? Because I have horrible allergies. There are so many bundles in this catalog, which is fabulous. So if you're familiar with some of the bundles that they had in the holiday and the spring mini, it's usually a grouping of items that obviously coordinate, and there's usually like a discount when you buy them together. I think it's like 15 across the board, 15% discount. But there are so many of them in this catalog. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, unless I've missed one, which is quite possible. But 8 that I could find right away. And they are on pages 12, chalk chalk, page 32. I'm not going to show them all to you because it's a spread. Page 32 and 33, I guess, both of them. They're imaged on both pages. 79, 83, page 95, page 113, 123, and 125. Now, of course, it's very possible that I might have missed one. So if you find that I didn't list, just know that I'm drawn to color. And so when they're in text boxes like they are, because they look, let me show you what they look like. The bundles, I don't know if you can see that with the light the way it is. The bundles are listed like this. And so I'm drawn to things like this. And so quite often I look over them. In fact, I found 2 of them that I didn't notice before while I was making this video. The other cool thing, and let me turn to the page here so I can show you guys, is that they have scattered throughout the catalog techniques. Just simple techniques like this one on page, what is this, page 25? This shows you how to just create like a little pattern to your paper using the sponge daubers and some ink. It's a very brief, quick explanation of how to do it. It's a really simple technique. But there's a whole bunch of them in here like that. So in the different pictures, they'll some of them will show you techniques like that. Let's see, what else? Oh, the outlined images. Okay, so let me turn to page 42. In the catalog, you will notice on some of the stamps that there are certain images that are outlined. If an image is outlined or a sentiment or whatever, it means that there's a coordinating either punch or framelit that goes with it. If it is outlined in blue, it's a punch. If it's outlined in pink or red, I guess it depends on your interpretation of that color, it's a framelit. So for instance, on page 42, you can see this one right here. There we go. You can see all of these images are outlined in blue. They all have punches that coordinate with this. And then, let me see, I think I did one, page 85. Oh, that one's punches too. Or it's a die. Okay, so for instance, like this one. This stamp set down here, I can't remember. Hey, Wonderfall, I think is what it's called. It has a die that coordinates with it. And then some of the framelits obviously coordinate with some of the stamp sets too. Many of them do actually. As in previous catalogs, the images are 100%. So what you see in the catalog is the actual size of the stamp, except for all of the background stamps. The background stamps, or what we used to call background stamps, they're just the larger stamps. I'm trying to find, I didn't write down the page numbers, so I'm trying to find. Okay, so for instance, these two right here, let me straighten that out. You'll see they're actually, a small piece of it is raised, and it shows a small portion of it actual size. This is not the size of the stamp. It's actually much larger than that. It's probably, I think it might tell us, it measures 4 3/8 of an inch by 5 5/8 of an inch. So it's very, like almost the size of a card front, a little bigger than that. So just know that when you're looking at these images that they are the actual size of the stamp that you're going to receive, because you're going to want to buy it all. And then the other great thing that I thought was fantastic was on page 136 and 137, there is an index for all of the accessories. So you can see, is that in there, all of it? You can see it shows you, maybe I should do it this way. It shows you like the colors are starting on starting on page 138, the color collections, and then like the markers and the coloring tools and the glitter, all that stuff starts on $163. Paper, embellishments, packaging and gift items, ribbons and trims, and so on. And it's so, look at that, it looks like a rainbow. Love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that's basically it. The only other thing that I'm going to touch on, one, there are some awesome punches that they have included in this catalog. They're nice. And the other thing that I'm super excited about is, oh my gosh, I can't find it. Where's it? Okay, are you ready? This. Can you read that? It is a magnetic plate. I'm so stoked. Okay, so it's a magnetic plate that goes with your Big Shot to use with your framelits. No more Post-it notes. No more, I guess just Post-it notes. But it's awesome, and I can't wait to actually get it in my hot little hand. It will hold your framelit in place while you run it through your machine. And so some of those tutorial videos that I did for my Big Shot will have to change a little bit once that comes in. So that changes how you use your framelits. So that's it in a nutshell. And if you are one of my hostesses, either in a hostess club or you have hosted a workshop or a private class, you automatically get one of these catalogs for free. And if you have placed an order with me in the last 12 months, then I will gladly send you a catalog. To make things easier, what I need you to do, if you have placed an order with me, send me a request by email with your current address. Sometimes the addresses that are in the system are up to date, especially if you ordered, you know, July or August of last year. You may have moved, and it does cost me a little, you know, several bucks to mail these out. So I want to be sure that they're actually going to arrive to you. So email me your current address and your phone number, because I want to give you a call, find out what you like, and assist you in any way as far as placing an order, because you're going to love this catalog. But send me an email and I will gladly send you one for free. If you have not placed an order in the last 12 months, I do not charge for the catalogs, but I only cover the shipping for those current customers. So if you want to send me an email, I'm more than happy to send you a catalog. I would just send you a PayPal invoice to cover the shipping. So that's how that works. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I can't wait until you get your hands on a catalog for your own. It's just awesome. So many cool things are in there. You're going to love it. And that's it. So I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you again soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
If you want to play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let's see inside your mind. You'll find